Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dallas Love Field here. It's a beautiful evening here in Dallas. The weather has just been too nice all across the country lately. Where are the clouds? Where are the storms? We need some spiciness. We've got absolutely no spiciness, just 10 and clear out here all the time, but you can't complain. This is a beautiful time to fly. I hope you guys are all having a great start to your weekend. It's Saturday. It was Friday for me as well, so it's the start of my weekend as well. I got Sunday and Monday off, so I get 2 days, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, guys, and we're starting it off here with the LEAR jet, the beautiful LEAR jet. Stretching the legs a little bit. Not necessarily getting close to the max range, I don't think. Where's our mileage for this flight here? Only an hour and 46 minutes in the air today. It's definitely the longest flight that we've taken here from Dallas Fort Worth, or Dallas Love, up to why am I blanking on the name? Aspen. There it is, Aspen, Colorado. I was thinking Arsenal. Anyways, we're in the beautiful 108 Juliet November. That is going to be our call sign today for VATSIM. We're going to pre-file on VATSIM. 108 Juliet November. We're going to be cruising at flight level 400. So that is hype as well. G Scott, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Do you play 2020 or 24? We do play both around here, but primarily 2020 as of right now. Just still too many issues with 2024. Not even necessarily performance issues, just kind of just goofy stuff like WASM crashes and stuff like that that just really ruin the whole flow of a stream. And so until I can be reasonably sure that I'm going to be able to stream and not have to completely restart my flight 3 times, which has happened plenty of times on this channel, we're going to stick in 2024. But what's up, man? Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. So just trying to find the distance in terms of nautical miles. Should be in the SimBrief OFP somewhere here. Ground distance, air distance 710. So I think it's 710 miles. So I think it's like we have like a 2100 mile range in this thing. So barely scratching the surface, guys. So without further ado, we'll jump inside. I've been doing some researching and doing some Googling and watching some YouTube videos, as I do with every new aircraft. But just trying to learn more about this thing. Let's get the chocks on there. We don't need any of the covers or anything like that necessarily, but just trying to learn more about this aircraft. And it definitely I think awkward is a good way to describe it. Like, I feel awkward whenever I fly this plane. I don't necessarily know what to do all the time. So yeah, just trying to learn a little bit. I feel like I did learn a little bit about the speed hold and climbing out and cruising and stuff like that. So we're gonna give that a go here tonight. Let me just make sure. I think everybody knows here. Okay. All right. We're good. Let's just keep ripping through this here. So we're gonna get. It wants us to take 7 people. Again, I'm not sure if we can. It goes all the way up to seat number 8 with 2 pilot seats. So not gonna take 7. We'll take as many people as we can here. Let's see. We need some more women. Cindy we'll give Cindy a tablet there. Oh, seat number 10. There you go. So wait, we have 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just do 7. There we go. And we'll say they're coming pretty loaded up here. Like I said, we're going. Let's do all luggage. Why not? They're going to Aspen. We're gonna have a nice weekend up in the mountains here. Let me see if there's. Where's the show? Passengers. There we go. So we got everybody back there, and I wanted to go through and open up the window shades as well. It's gonna be a beautiful flight, so we're gonna have a great time with everybody there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and keep moving forward with... Actually, we'll get the loading done first, I guess. So let me just make sure. What does this say? Oh, it has a table. Oh, okay, that's going to be great, actually. We're definitely going to come back and look at that here. In terms of the fuel, it wants us to have, SimBrief is calling for 3,700, so we'll probably take 4,000 if we can. Load up the wing tanks. Let's load up the tip tanks to 4,000 as well, just to carry some extra. 39.99 looks pretty good. Total weight, 16,000 pounds. So I guess we're pretty heavy. Let me see this. 16,000 pounds right here, rotating at 134. And then what's the next speed? V2. We don't really need to mark V2 or anything like that. Okay, so that's great, actually. I didn't realize that was in there. So okay, guys, so we're pretty much all loaded up. We've got our stuff. Let's go ahead and close the cockpit and cabin doors. Oh wait, can you just like open all the shades? Is that an option? What the heck? That was so loud. And then wait, if I... Oh yeah, they open and close all of them at the same time. Okay, cool. Well, we'll open them all. Geez, that is really loud. Okay, and then we'll start working with some stuff up here. So, let's get the batteries on. Inverters can come online. And avionics switch there as well. I love that goofy little avionics sound. Pitot heats can come on. Radio out, and autopilots can come on. Emergency battery to standby. Hydraulic pump can stay off for now, I think, right? Does it? Let me see. Does this do anything? Where's the hydraulic indicator at? That one right there. Hydraulic pressure. Okay, yeah. So if you turn it on, the pressure at least comes up, so that's good. All right, and then we'll get the nav lights on, which should be on already. Let me get that out of here. There it is. Nav lights are on. And we'll leave the AC for a little bit later. And then while we're kind of down here on this little panel, I think this is for cruising altitude, guys. I think that's what we set here. We're cruising at flight level 400, so we're going to look at that right there, and we're going to set it right on 40, because that's 40 times 1,000 is 400. So I think that's what that's for. I don't think it's for landing elevation. Kind of look up here. This is, we don't have the engine started, so we'll expect all those. And then takeoff trim as well we can do while we're kind of down here. Nose up at once. Wait, yes, so this way. I messed with my bindings a little bit and stuff, so like I said, we'll see. And then fuel quantity. We don't have too much in the tip tanks. Looks like we have more in the... Oh, wait. Left tip is like right around like 500. Let's go to the right tip. That's right around 500. Right wing, a little over 1,000. Little over 1,000. Fuselage, a little over 500. Mexican Aviator, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We got about 4,000 there total. So that looks great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How are you doing today, Mexican Aviator? All right, Dallas Love Field here. Let's take a look at our routing. So we're going to KASE, Aspen, and we're adding a waypoint. Actually, we're going to add a departure procedure first. Actually, no, let's do the waypoint. So the only really in-route waypoint we have is Papa November Hotel VOR, the Panhandle VOR, which that looks about right there. And then going from procedures here, 13 left. I believe we want 13 right is closer for us here. Yeah, 13 right is in fact closer for us. So we're going to go off of 13 right on the Kitty 5. There it is. Kitty 5, 13 right. Departure transition. It's going to be Hoodad. Okay, I hate that it does that. Hoodad transition. Load that departure up. Back. Procedure again. Arrival on the Harry 1. I wonder if that's Harry Lloyd. Yeah, it is from Dumb and Dumber. That's funny. Transition Mutt. And it wants us on runway 15. Let's see if that makes sense for us. It's the only runway there, so sure. We can, let's see. Holy crap. Roaring Fork visual for runway 15. And there's a localizer. And a RNAV. Let's try the localizer approach. It'll probably work a little bit better with this, so... yeah, let's load the arrival. And let me see, what does it even do with the approach? Localizer 1.5, localizer Echo, RNAV 1.5 Zulu. See, it doesn't even, I don't even have those options. I just have the localizer Echo, so I think that's the one we want there. Ajax transition. Sure. Ajax is good. Load approach. And that is going to pretty much do it for our departure procedure, guys. The Kitty 5 departure, we have the live weather set, so we should go hit B for the auto setting there. Off the south runways, climbing to 8,000 feet initially, so we'll set that as well here. Climbing up to 8,000 feet. And we have 133 heading to 1,000 feet, then to cross Dorset at or below 6,000. Dorset Hayes at or above 6,000. Curlow, and then 267 on the track to Kitty, and then Piglet, and then we're outbound. Maintain 8,000, it says, and we'll be doing our thing from there. So it's going to be a right turn out of here initially. And yeah, guys, so we'll have probably the flight plan up over here. I think this is the way I've kind of worked this out so far. And then that over there. All right, so we're going to log on to. Sorry, I know it's kind of a little longer than I had anticipated, but in terms of setup, but it'll be nice for us here. We've got Fort Worth Center online. They look pretty busy. Oh, we've got all kinds of ATC. Wait, let's log on right now. This is actually gonna be sick. November. What's our call sign? November 108 Juliet November. November 108. Juliet November, connect to that, and here we go, guys. This is going to be fun. We got all kinds of ATC online. Our auto ATC ACARS or PDC. So it's going to be Kitty 5 Squawk 6275. Get this math out of here. I had to grab my notebook. Sorry. So we're taking the Learjet to VATSIM, guys. Ah, shoot, my bad. Brother. There we go. Taking the Learjet to VATSIM here. 108 Juliet November. We're squawking 6275. Climb via the city, except 4,000, 10 minutes after departure. Frequency 135.175. Contact 121.75 for taxi. Limp, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What did I miss? Nothing much. Just pretty much did all the loading. So if you're curious about loading the Learjet, then you missed all of that. But if you're not, then we're here. We're just about to pick up the weather. We've got a lot of ATC coverage actually leaving Dallas right now. Weather ATIS on VATSIM. We're going to say we have information Papa. Arrival departure information Papa. Wind is gusty, 160 at 9, gusting to 19. 10 miles, 65, whatever. 3621, hot here. 3621, 2998, 13 right and 13 left. Departing 13 left and 13 right as well. So, all right, so we're good on the weather. Contact 121.75. I believe that's going to be ground control for us. So we don't need Fort Worth. Dallas ground 121.75. So it's nice actually because we have like we're not at Dallas Fort Worth. Fort Worth looks pretty busy right now. Dallas Tower is online as well, which is 123.7. So we have tower and ground up, and we're squawking 6275. 6275. We're gonna go ahead and enter that, and then we're gonna turn it on as well. Yep, and that is working. Okay, perfect, guys. Oh, let's go. I'm actually super pumped about this now. So we've got our stuff here. We've got the flight plan up over there. We're going to bring the map up over here, and we are going to call them for taxis. We don't necessarily have to call them for start or anything like that. So let's go ahead and turn the... let's go ahead with engine number 1 to start for right now, which I guess we turn the beacon on first. Introduce fuel. Limp says they don't take a 737 into Aspen. How long is the runway? 8,000 feet, you could make it work. Come on. All right, seatbelt sign is coming on. Runway heading is going to be 133. We can kind of set that on the roll. Generators coming on. Oh, shoot, we don't even have the ignitions on. My bad. Apparently you don't really need them. We'll get to about 20%, introduce fuel. Hydraulic pumps coming on, and then we'll get the AC on here as well. Definitely keep it nice and cold in here because it's probably pretty hot. All right, everything is good. Let's go ahead with generators on. We'll leave the ignitions on. Let's see, what else does it want us to do? Anything? Nothing else is up here. We'll arm our thrust reversers, and then we powered on our autopilot this time, actually. So let's go ahead and get the recogs lights on and those lights into taxi. And we'll get our yaw damper powered up here as well. And then we're going to come out of here with a left turn and let ground know we're ready to taxi here in just a second. Ground, good afternoon. Learjet 108 Juliet November. We have Papa ready for taxi.
November 1 that. Love ground, runway 1 tree right, taxi by Charlie, and departure frequency is now 125.02.
All right, 2502 and 13 right on Charlie for 8 Juliet November. What do you say, 25? Did you say 2502? Hey, he's really quiet. Sorry, I had to turn him up a little bit there. So 2502 is going to be departure frequency. So did somebody get off or did somebody else get on? Oh, somebody else got on, actually. Oh, shoot, that's why it's not. I was like, why isn't it turning? I always forget about this here. Hello? There we go. I believe this is Charlie here that we just turned on to. It is 2502 on the departure frequency. And that's approach, I believe. All right, guys, should be a fun one here. I don't think we get anything north of Fort Worth Center, if that's, yeah, it's Fort Worth Center. As of now, nothing north of Fort Worth Center, but we'll see once we get up into the mountains. Maybe we'll get some Denver Center or something. We're lucky. We're hauling butt right now. Runway heading is about 130-ish. And then our first on-course heading is going to be 133, I think. Hard Josh, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Lunar, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great day. Lunar, you playing Battlefield 6, dude? I think I might play that a little bit later tonight. We'll see. You gotta let me know how it goes. Yeah, 133 to Dorset. And then 133 to Hayes as well. Yeah, it all looks good. Do you guys get codes? Yeah, I think it's just free for everybody now. It's insane? Oh, dude. What's it like? Like, what does it compare to like other games? You got Battlefield 3 and 4? Last Battlefield I played was Battlefield Hardline, so I don't know if that helps at all.
Thursday, 2 November contact, Love Tower 123.7 and
Over to Tower, Juliet, November. Nice, that guy's a G, bro. Alright, over to Tower, and then, what do you say, 2502, I think it's 25025. Yeah, 25025 for the next guy. 5025. It's way better than Hardline. Hardhouse says, is this the game to unite all the boys again? Maybe, dude. Alright, well, let's talk about Battlefield once we get up and rolling here, because I do want to know more about it.
7 Tango, start your crosswind turn now.
Alright, now this guy's actually
need you to
speaking.
fly a close-in pattern. Going to put you inside of a Boeing 737. I think.
So we're rotating at 134, so just after 130. We're going to go no more than 850 on the ITT, which is honestly just like the Caravan. No more than 850 on the ITT. 8 Tower, Learjet 108 Juliet, November. Hold short of 138, we're ready.
108 Juliet,
let's
November,
get
runway 13 right, line up and wait.
Alright, 1-3 right, line up and wait, 1 Juliet, or 8 Juliet, November. Alright guys, we got the line up and wait. We'll just get all of our lights on now. Oh, we gotta get these, oh yeah, they're on gens, those are good. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, we're gonna power it up to no more than 850 on the ITT. We're gonna climb out on heading mode or whatever he gives us initially. Your friend group is suffering. Limp said you guys act like you've never played Battlefield on opening week. They call it a glitchy mess. I honestly haven't, Limp. I've not been historically a Battlefield
108
guy.
Juliet, November, did you copy?
Yeah, line up and wait on 1-3 right, Juliet, November.
108 Juliet, November, RNAV the door set, wind at 160, niner, gust 19er, only 13 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, door set and 1-3 clear for takeoff, 8 Juliet, November. That guy scared the crap out of me, dude. I was just lining up, bro. Alright, let's get some tokens in the chat, boys. Here we go.
Close in approach. Turn it to the left now.
And we'll release the brakes.
Cherokee 87 Tango.
We're trying to get as much juice as we can out of these engines because it is hot. Power set, I almost said torque set. Airspeed's alive. Through 100 knots. V1 rotate. Nice easy pull for the Learjet. Positive rate, gears coming up, outside view. Oh, baby. Yeehaw.
Cherokee 87 Tango. Runway 13 left. Clear to land.
Give me headset mode.
If you want to go
I'm
back
not gonna
out,
lie,
you can
that's
have to
really
back
loud.
back.
Alright, let's go flaps up here as well. He gave us RNAV to Dorset. So we're going to go
108
nav
Juliet,
mode.
November, connect departure today.
Departure Juliet, November, so yeah. Let's get direct to Dorset now. And what do you say, 133 on the course to Dorset? 130 desired track. Departure low, Learjet 108 Juliet November up out of Dallas Love, Dorset, coming through 3500 for 8,000.
November 108 Juliet November, going for departure, radar contact, maintain 17,000.
Alright, climb maintain 17,000 for 1 Juliet November, or 8 Juliet November, whatever, he gets it. Alright, 17,000. We feel pretty trimmed out here, this feels good. So once I hit 250 knots, I'm going to hit speed hold, I think. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to bug it too, actually. Oh, and I was about to get to your text. There's our 250 knots. And we're just kind of... Oh, I forgot to hit toga too, actually. I forgot you can actually do that in here. Alright, this feels really good right now. I think no more than 830 in the climb, which again is very similar to the Caravan. Alright, let's go speed hold. Let's just see what happens. Because, I don't know, I have not trusted speed hold since I've started flying this thing. So we've got nav mode, speed hold. Oh, and then how about we engage the autopilot too, though? That'd be cool. Where is it going right now? Oh, it's starting the turn. Okay, I think that's fine. Desired track 202. On the desired track. He gave us a climb and maintain, so we're good to. I think we did we bust one? Dorset was supposed to be below 6,000. Now we're hazed at or above 7,000 or 6,000, and then he gave us
2,000 on the upper.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Through 10,000 now. We can get our ignitions off, I think. I'm not really sure. Activates come off.
Heavy, Lone Star departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, clear direct.
Seatbelt staying on. Seatbelt staying on for now. Hydraulic pump staying on. Everything looks good there. And then we can start to accelerate a little bit. Nav mode's armed again. Next fix 268 on the course. This plane definitely keeps you busy on the climb out. And then I think if we go barrel ref, so if we like disengage the speed mode, we can lower this. So we can keep that 270.
United 412 heavy, 4,000.
We're maxed out on the throttles
United
right now.
412 heavy, Lone Star departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000 United 412.
I'm trying to get this. That always just going to keep coming back up. Okay, let me hit. I think whenever I hit this, it works actually better. 1,000 to go. There we go. Now it's working a little bit for us. So we're going to set like 2. I mean, we could really probably do 300 in the climb. Oh, wait. Altitude arm. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys. Kind of just blasted right through our altitude, but there she is. We're back. Okay, just like nothing happened. All right, there we go. I always forget about the altitude arm in this thing.
American 1473, if I didn't give it to you already, climb and maintain 17,000.
Once it hits 17,000 again, I'll hit altitude hold.
American 1473, climb and maintain 17,000. Kathy 875, contact forward center 135.175.
Alright, I guess I'm not getting that 20 feet back. Alright. Autopilot engaged, we're nav mode still. And now we can do speed hold now that we've... Oh, it's either altitude hold or speed hold. Okay, I see. Alright. Let's just go with like 300 knots. Like I said, we're above 10,000, so it's fine. Speed hold just for climb? Yeah, because you can only do one or the other. So apparently, I just found that out. So we're learning together here, guys. We're learning together. We can honestly leave this kind of juiced up.
Departure.
Because that's our speed bug all the way up
November
there.
8, Juliet, November, clear direct Piglet.
Alright, direct Piglet, 8 Juliet November. Okay, we're direct to Piglet now.
Or 8
Where did I
Juliet,
have?
November, contact forward center 135, flight 175.
Alright, 35, 175, 8 Juliet November. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
United.
Over South Southwest 377-390 over the gun.
Alright, direct to Piglet. 303 on course.
American 1473, 10,000. Fire.
American 1696, contact Lone Star approach 125.02, we'll see you.
Center Learjet 108 Juliet November. We're 177,000 direct to Piglet.
November 108 Juliet November, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 400.
Level 400, 1 Juliet, or 8 Juliet November.
November 6 Romeo Alpha, contact Kansas City Center 134.3, we'll see ya.
What does that sound? You hear that sound?
Say again?
Level 400, we're gonna hope that isn't one of those sounds that the... Alright, altitude select, and then speed mode.
Yeah, United 2126.
I guess maybe not speed mode
about
here.
10 miles ago, 128.27. November 6 Romeo Alpha, contact Kansas City Center on 134.3.
See, I'm struggling to get it to climb right now. I don't
Alright,
know.
American 1473, LECO departure 10,000, higher please.
American 1473.
There
American
we go.
1473 is supposed to contact Lone Star approach on 125.02 for the climb. Contact him.
Alright, they gave me your thanks.
Alright, 318,000 feet.
American 1657, 26 miles north of ground with LEAR.
American 1657
And
to 10 via the
then
Boost 7. The DSW altimeter
somewhere
2988.
in here, we're going to go ahead with speed hold. Right in there, looks good. So speed hold, then we'll kind of see where that takes us.
Fort Worth Center, welcome in.
So I struggle with the initial, like, phase of getting it to climb. Sorry, guys, I'll get back to the chat here in just a second. This thing is just still keeping my hands full as of right now.
Southwest 377, Fort Worth Center, welcome.
We've got altitude select, so we're not going to blow through altitude. Listen, I struggle, because, like, there's nothing, you have to use, like, this thing to get it to
Sorry
climb.
about that. Turn left heading 040, I'll get you back
Holy
around,
crap,
my
these guys
apologies.
are stepping on each
No worries.
other.
Can you repeat the heading? Left turn to what?
040.
You have to use this thing to get it to climb. You can't just like hit vertical speed or flight level change and like scroll a wheel. Like you have to do that. Sometimes it just isn't working, so I don't really get that. But all right, I think it's going well now though. So all right. Anyways, guys, let me go back a little bit.
United 412.
Going to the battlefield looks great. We need one more view on Twitch. Someone get over here. Exclamation point Twitch in the chat. Get over there. Never left a queue faster in my life. What is that supposed to mean? No. Guess probably not here anymore. Frick. I think speed hold is just for climb. Yes, I agree with you. All I'm saying is I need to go watch some content creators play the game a bit before I spend $70 on it. That's fair enough. Isn't the beta right now free though? Or no? I've only got about 200 hours in on the last one, so I feel like I wasted my money. That's fair, yeah. Just abandon us. Lunar, stop it. Brandon, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Just checking in. I can only stay for a few minutes. Loving the Aspen ops. Yeah, man. Super pumped about the Aspen ops today.
So the 4427, Fort Worth Center, hello.
Yeah, the speed hold is going well. Also, a little less than 300 knots, and then it should be probably transition to Mach soon, if not,
yes, sir.
If it hasn't happened already.
4241, welcome in.
Woo! All right. Like I said, guys, that definitely keeps you busy. That was something. I think we've done everything else we can do, though. We're standard altimeter setting, at least on my side. Everybody's standard altimeter setting. We're altitude select for speed hold. I'll watch landing later, no worries. Brennan will probably be a slammer anyways. And the Q to get in moves really fast. Oh, actually. Been playing a lot of Ready or Not. What is that? I don't know if I know what that is. How's the LEAR so far? Brennan, the LEAR is good. Like I said, I like this thing a lot. It keeps you busy, definitely. A lot of manual stuff to do. Like I said, the hardest thing for me right now is getting it out of like we were leveled off at 17,000 and then getting it to climb again.
Build 1815, Houston
So
centers offline.
I don't know what the best way to kind of go about that is.
Have a good night,
But yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. Not better than the Citation X, but I'm biased. Yeah, it's not fair, man. You love the Citation X. 10, whatever. It's like a realistic operator game.
2252, Port Center,
Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. 291 desired track. And now there's no flight level change. That's the thing, is like it's either speed hold or vertical speed, and there's no like scroll knobs. So it's like there's no VNAV, Brennan. There's vertical speed,
1473, climb maintain flight level 240.
which you're really not supposed to climb in. But again, I don't even know, like, how would you set your vertical speed? You'd have to set it with your flight director, which you set with this. So I don't know. This thing is just kind of confusing me right here. I need to figure this guy out.
Southwest 49,
barrel knob or whatever they call it.
Left 310, Southwest 49. Southwest 1696, descend to maintain 5,000. Turn right heading 250, back to final.
Beautiful though. Like we talked about the other day, love being able to cruise all the way up at flight level 400.
American 500, contact Lone Star approach 125.02. 125.025, sorry about that.
No auto throttle either, Brennan. It's like, I feel like I'm in the Caravan. The Caravan's actually better with the autopilot because, again, like, if you could hit, like, you know, usually you're able to hit speed mode or whatever, like call it flight level change. You're able to hit flight level change and then dial in a speed somewhere. Like, you're able to bug up a speed and it'll follow it. But, like, this just, it doesn't follow it at all. Just like I said, like, let's see. It's like we're getting pretty close to that barber pole. If I wanted to squeeze out a little bit more climb rate, you know, we're doing like Mach 0.79 right now. So I'm going to move the barrel reference up a little bit, but it comes back down. Like if I disarmed that, it's still going to come back down. If I hit this, I think it works a little better. And then maybe we can, like, I'll do like maybe like 7.5, 7.8, something like that, some 7.6 maybe in the climb. So I'll wait till it hits that speed right there, and then I'll hit
American 633, descend via the boost 7 arrival. The DFW altimeter
speed mode. So I guess you just have to hit this instead of, I have a key bound on my yoke and it may just not work as well as I want it to, I guess. I gotta look up the Ready or Not game. That sounds cool. Is it console or both or?
Southwest 49, turn left heading 270.
That's 270, Southwest 49.
Southwest 1696, maintain
Okay.
250 knots.
So you said somebody sent me a picture of the 100,000 person queue. Is it? You said, is it going fast?
Delta 2371, contact Memphis Center 128.27. We'll see ya. Okay, now with Memphis Center 128.2, the section, please. Southwest 49, turn left heading 180.
Is ready or not on console or no? It is on both, Max Haver said.
2371 at Memphis Center, 128.27.
7 minutes, Lunar says.
Okay, now with Memphis Center, 128.27. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Southwest 1696, turn 10 degrees left, descend to maintain 3000.
Center, Southwest 2252.
Slower tactical than COD. Yeah, that's why I like Siege more.
Southwest 2252, climb maintain flight level 370.
Okay, that's pretty cool, G-Scop. It's on contact NPC.
Southwest 2252, resume normal speed. Thanks for the help.
Once you get the cruise, I'm going to look at it.
Forward, something UPS 504, flight level 350, about 30 miles northwest of Mando.
UPS 504, forward center, hello, welcome.
Ooh, see, why are we getting like no climb rate? Have a little more juice in the engines, but that's about it.
10 o'clock, about
This
10
is
miles,
weird.
Port Field
I
site.
haven't ever got. Are we just because are we that heavy? Like this? That's most speed I got.
Clear visual approach.
Are we that heavy? Is that the problem?
Left, Southwest 49.
Brennan loves Siege 2. Oh yeah. If I recall correctly, there's a raid on a house for CP. All right, Brennan, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Delta 4241, descend via the Seaver 4, arrival to DFW altimeter 29.
We might just be that heavy.
All right, we'll descend via the Super 4 arrival at 2988 for Delta 4241.
We weren't really that. I mean, we were 15,000 pounds. Well, we're 15,000 pounds now. We're like half on the fuel, half on the payload. 3,000 pounds under ramp weight. How realistic is the Learjet and how much did it cost? It's $40, and I think it's pretty realistic. I mean, I don't fly the Learjet, but
Southwest 1696, turn left heading 180.
it seems pretty realistic. This climb rate is kind of insane.
Southwest 2378, forward center, welcome.
I guess we can give. Well, okay. So also the thing is we're climbing over. I think we can give less of a mod. We can do like 0.75.
Lone Star approach 125.02.
Let's do that. So okay. So what I'll do to initiate the climb, we're going to disengage speed mode, and then I'm going to hit this guy.
American 2105, Lone Star approach 125.02. We'll see you.
Roger. Lone Star approach.
I think I was climbing too fast. Actually, that was stupid of me. I don't know what I was.
1696, then to maintain
I don't know
2,500.
what I was
Field's going to be 10 o'clock, 10 miles, West Field site. Southwest 49, contact Love Tower 123.7. We'll see you.
23.7.
We'll do like 0.75 Mach at the fastest here, so we can actually get up to where we need to be.
Clear visual approach, runway 13 left, your number 2.
It's like moving up also though. Look at that, we're getting 4,000 feet a minute now. All right, speed hold now. So now we're gonna hold that speed right there. The last couple thousand feet of our climb. Artist and girlfriend, I ate dinner, watched stream together. Very nice. Welcome to both of you. Welcome back.
504, descend via the Victory 2 arrival to the FSW altimeter 2988.
Send via Victory 22988 for UPS 504.
All right. Let's see if we got any other.
1431, Alpha
far
is
left
offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to advisory approval. Yeah.
We got Air France off our left somewhere. Like pretty much same altitude as well. We're going to. Oh no, it's not Air France. What the heck am I talking about? It's Cathay going to Hong Kong in a 350. Oh no, they're only at 19,000. Never mind. Golly, bro, we need a 757 so bad. Oh, we haven't even talked about this approach yet, dude. This approach is going to be freaking nuts. I don't even know what the heck we're going to do with this approach. I'm not going to lie. I think that's fine. Let me see, what is the profile
So
for the
1696 Love Field Tower 123.7 will stand.
for the climb typically? Mark 0.75, that's for the cruise though. See, it's still kind of creeping up
Northwest, good
on me.
Direct view level 34. JetBlue 416.
So I wonder if maybe going for the pitch and the climb is better. Just keeping it right under like 5 degrees-ish. Might be a little much. Reminds me of the Grand Theft Auto, what I'm looking at here. With the avionics.
Fort Worth Center, American 5059 is with
we're
you at
1,000 to
flight
go.
level 11,800 feet, climbing to flight level 170.
American
We have altitude select on.
Center, climb maintains level 250.
So I don't know. I don't care about riding the barber pole once we're cruising. So like 0.8 Mach is fine with me. So it should be capturing our cruising altitude, which looks like it is. We're at the top of some kind of weather. I guess I'm going to leave the throttles max for now.
Terminated for change to advisory approval. Over to advisory, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do on this approach. It looks nuts to me. Yeah, Limp, I don't understand why I took a 737 to Aspen. Well, listen, I'd be more comfortable with the 737 avionics going into Aspen. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with the avionics with this thing. Was that what I was getting at there?
American 1473, descend via the Tisdale 3 arrival, the Oklahoma City altimeter 2987.
Descend via American 14.
Oh, here we go. The Twitch thing updated. So I have a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. I have 1 out of 4 days completed. So let's go, guys. We got to get over on Twitch here. Who dat? And we're actually just leaving this. Who dat? It's the last fix of the departure
Juliet, go ahead.
here in Dallas. And then it'll be a cruise phase.
November 9th, Juliet, approved as request.
Approved as request.
Okay. Looking good in terms of the speed and everything.
Hello, Center, get flight 71, 1 touchdown.
A little fast, maybe pulling it back a little bit. Seatbelt signs can come off. How's the hydraulic pump?
71, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb maintains level 450.
So what's going on back here? What are the guys doing here? We'll get the table up, I guess. You guys ever wondered what it feels like to be flying private? Oh, here you go. This is it, man. What is this? Do these work? Ooh, they do work.
Papa Hotel 23, Fort Worth Center, where are you at?
It's not dark, so I won't really be able to see those, but pretty cool. You click on these or anything? Living the dream.
Where are you located, sir?
All right.
Fort Worth Center, American 2235, level 10,000.
American 2235, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb maintain level 340.
Level 340, American 2235.
Looking good now. On altitude, hold nav mode, and not quite overspeeding, but we're close.
Papa Hotel 23, got you now, Fort Worth Center, welcome.
And we're desired track 307 now. I do like that this at least changes the course, so I don't have to guess, at least.
American 633, contact Lone Star approach 125.02, we'll stand.
Bring the temperature up a little bit back there. I think everything else looks good. Oh. All right. And landing weight, we'll see what our weight is once we land. Currently we're 15,000 pounds. They expect somewhere to be around like 14 or 13. Probably 13 at like the lightest. So you're looking at like, approach climb, landing climb, what?
Fort Worth Center.
119 on landing speed.
Climbing past 133.
We'll power it back a little bit more.
American 4471, Fort Worth Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Pretty cold up here.
Oregon 44.
Negative 30 Celsius.
Delta 4241, contact Lone Star approach 125.02. We'll see ya.
2502, Delta 4241.
All right, cool. I think we're chilling for now. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty crazy approach. We got a localizer approach going into Aspen. We'll talk about it a little bit once we get a little closer, but for now, we're just gonna kind of chill. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the verse of the day is a pretty good one today. I like this one. So we'll get that up for you guys. You guys ever wondering, what are you looking for in a woman? This one is it right here. Beach Jet Guy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Old and full of bugs. Nice. Who's full of bugs? Lunar says. We talking about women here? Jeez. His woman? Dang.
JetBlue 416, descend via the Seaver 4 arrival, the DFW altimeter 2988. JetBlue 416 will descend via the Seaver 4 arrival, the altimeter 2988.
All right, I'm trying to, if we were to go somewhere after Aspen, let's look up some Aspen departures here. Be somewhere pretty quick. Jackson Hole, how far of a flight would that be? That'd be a pretty cool one. Hour 40 block. Wow, what is that actually? It is. Let's see. Long flights, long flights. Let's see. Looking for something pretty quick. Ooh, rifle. That shouldn't be too long. Yeah, only 45 minutes. That'd be a quick one. We'll see. I think if we did another flight after this, I think going to Aspen to Denver in the Embraer, that would be bad. I want to stick in the LEAR though. I don't want to switch it up completely. Maybe Aspen to Denver. You know, that might be it. We might do that on like a different stream, but that's a good idea though. I like that one. Kind of surprised we're still in this guy's airspace. Yeah, we're coming up on the edge of it here.
1545, Fort Worth Central, hello, climb maintain 50400.
Maintain 50400, American 1545.
I think if we do this, I think going to our rifle would be our best bet. But I do like some of those Embraer ops out of there. That would be pretty cool. All right. Is it worth doing a Denver long haul when I land there? Yeah, man. I mean, I love those Denver flights. I was just looking up on, I was looking on VATSIM, and I saw a 380 leaving to go to Munich, which is pretty cool. I miss flying that 380, man. He's gonna give us over to 122.8 soon.
UPS 504, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
Yeah, I think it's always worth doing a
Over to approach,
doing a little long haul, man.
American 44, 71, requesting 5 minutes holding cockpit.
American 4471, it's approved. Let me know you're back. What?
Once we get handed over to Unicom, I'll start the versatile day. You do Teterboro, some kind of Caribbean island tonight? Ooh, that'd be cool. I've been wanting to get this thing over to Teterboro. Maybe
Jet at 157, descend to maintain.
Maybe we'll
5,
head. No, I mean, what about like how far would that flight be? How far would if I did Rifle to Teterboro at some point?
Fort Worth to Aspen.
4-hour block time. We could do that tomorrow, low key. I'm off tomorrow. We could do Rifle to Teterboro. How many miles is that? Does it say?
Southwest 484.
1,600 miles. So 1,600 miles. I think we could do it. I think it's probably it'd be tight in the LEAR, but I think we could do it. What do we think about that? Contenders at 350 to either London or Frankfurt, 77 to Istanbul or Munich, 332 to Dublin. Ooh, do 330 to Dublin, bro. 330 to Dublin. I'm flying the Citation. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, you said you want to go down to the Caribbean Islands.
650 climbing to 14, going to 17.
American 650, Fort Worth Center, climb maintain level 330.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going Rifle to Teterboro maybe tomorrow. We can do.
238, were you checking in?
I was.
Welcome in, sir. November 108, Juliet, November. Albuquerque Center's offline, radar systems terminated, frequency change to advisory approval. Say
over to the dark side, 8 Juliet, November, say up. Alright. And then I'll plug in the, let's do the dot CTAP for KASE 1885. I was going to say 1885. It's 1885. We'll just enter that. New Jersey, yak. Exactly, Limp. Should be easy money with the Latin VFR 330. Do you have 2024? Because there's solid 330s on 2024. But if you don't, then that'll do just fine. All right, let me see. How far? What's our flight looking like the rest of the way here? We've got 50 miles to go till then, and then 260 miles to go till Mutt. Is that what it's trying to tell me? Yeah, it's a 260 mile leg. Okay, so we're going to. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Actually, change of plans. We might play with this weather radar when we get back, and also do verse of the day. But yeah, give me 1 second, guys, to go to the bathroom, and we'll go. I'll be right back. Alright, gang. I'm back. Where we at here? Still no ATC coverage, so we're chilling. G-Scop said I have 2024. I don't have it installed for 2020 until I get another hard drive. That's fair. Cowboys play their first preseason game. Nice. Yeah, the Stillers are playing right now. I think against Jacksonville. Lunar's loving 2024. I think this, I need to install this for 2024 as well, because this is, they do have this in 2024. Try and get some, oh, that's blurry. Get some thumbnails here. Say we're going to fly out of Rifle, Colorado tomorrow? I think so, Limp. I'm thinking about maybe doing a long one, like Rifle to Teterboro. Really stretching this thing's legs. That's probably enough. Alright, we've got about 240 miles to go till Mutt, so we must have just hit the VOR. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Does anybody, who flies out a Rifle, Limp? Does anybody do that? Because I was thinking about maybe going to Rifle tonight. Limp. Definitely not getting a 737 out of there. I don't really know much about Rifle, other than it is a place. Maybe we'll just stay here and go out of Aspen. Is that, would you be able to get a 737 out of here, do you think? We'll go LEAR jet from Aspen to Teterboro. You could quite possibly get it out of Aspen, yeah. Well, what if we... Alright, well, what if we did something... Let me try to think. Let's see, let's see some Teterboro arrivals. I don't know why. I want to get this thing into Teterboro. Arrivals. Zurich? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Aspen. There's literally an arrival from Aspen. Right there. Grand Junction would probably be better, but whatever. Alright, well, how far is Grand Junction from here? Probably not far. Grand Junction, Colorado. 55-minute block. Oh, it's just a little bit farther east or west than of Rifle. We could do a little shorty I kind of want to. I want to leave from Junction or from freaking. Where are we going? I want to leave from Aspen though. Another arrival from Aspen. I think I say we just do Aspen. Have some cousins I don't like living in Grand Junction. That's why you live in Florida, huh? Alright, let's do some departures out of here. Because then we can go maybe on Monday, because I'm off again on Monday. We can have another one down to like Florida or something. What? I could always leave out of Grand Junction, leave a little earlier. Yeah, facts. Yeah, Aspen and Teterboro tomorrow, I think, Lunar. You gonna tell me Florida isn't underwater yet? Not yet. What's up, Will? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think tomorrow is gonna be Aspen to Teterboro, a long one, and then maybe Monday we'll do Teterboro flight. This is pretty perfect because I wanted to do some Teterboro ops, especially, you know, you got a private jet, you got to do some Teterboro ops. I feel like I've wanted to do some Teterboro ops, and I wanted to do a long flight, so this is great. It rained, but we're not underwater. That's awesome. There's a flight from Eagle as well. It's NetJets, but still. Alright, I'm plugging in the LAN cable. That's it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Bam! Did it work? Oh, it worked. If I was coaching a preseason game and have all the starters playing because I don't care. Win is win. Jeez. I do agree that more of the... you should definitely have more of your guys playing in the preseason. Love Florida. It's like the Wild West still. Life is like a Florida's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, I promise we're gonna go over the verse of the day here in just a minute. I'm just working on something real fast. Yeah, so is Texas. Texas is literally the Wild West, yeah. Okay, let's look over Proverbs 31. This is a pretty classic. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure, I mean, if you've been in the church long enough, you've heard about Proverbs 31 woman. And I say it like that because, I don't know, that's how I feel like a lot of times, especially women, like, make it seem like, I want to be a Proverbs 31 woman, which is a great goal, don't get me wrong. But, like, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's overused or something. I don't know, but it's used a lot anyway. So if you've been in the church long enough, you've heard of Proverbs 31 woman. We got Proverbs 31:30. And all of Proverbs 31 pretty much talks about the woman and her role, and so that's why, you know, you hear a lot about Proverbs 31 woman. But this verse in particular is one of the last two verses, 31, and then or this is verse 30, but there's also a verse 31. But anyways, his charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And it goes on to say, give her the fruit of her hands and let her own works praise her in the gates. So again, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, it's not necessarily just, you're not just looking for a hot chick to marry, you know, while that is a plus. And, you know, I always say that attraction is the first thing, like, you notice about somebody, right? Like, the reason I wanted to talk to my fiance at first is because I thought she was attractive. And then it's like, okay, then you realize, like, what's on the inside. It's like, oh, okay, like, that makes her either more attractive or less attractive after that. So that attraction is always kind of the first thing you notice about somebody. But it's also, you know, funnily enough, one of the least important things about somebody, because, you know, you can be attractive, but, you know, you go on a few dates with her and find out that, you know, she expects you to buy her diamonds for every birthday and you make $21 an hour, then you're like, then you're in trouble. So, you know, that outward beauty is vain, and it's fleeting, right? It fades away with time. But the ones on the inside, a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So that's what you're really looking for in somebody. And something that, again, my fiance says this, is you can't find diamonds in a dollar store, right? So if you're looking for girls in a bar, if you're looking for girls, I don't know, take your pick. You know, you're probably not going to find the one, or you might, but you know, your chances are slim, much more slim of finding the one somewhere like a church, or not to say you should just be hitting on girls at the gym, but the gym, right? Somebody who cares about their body, at least somebody who at least is, you know, putting in some effort in that regard. Again, not to say that's everything, but, like, you know, again, if you're working out and you're doing it for the Lord, you're doing it for the right reasons, it can be a good thing. So, but my point is that you don't find diamonds in the dollar store, right? You gotta go to the right places to find a woman of God, to find a Proverbs 31 woman. So if you want to read more about Proverbs 31 woman, feel free. Proverbs 31 talks all about the Proverbs 31 woman, I guess you could say. And like I said, somebody actually fearing the Lord is to be praised. So yeah, women scare me. is what Mexican Aviator said. He said girls are scary. And yes, you are right. While you are correct, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do out here. So we're 136 miles from Mutt. We don't have a crossing restriction at Mutt. We do have one at Cuts, which is flight level 240, which, honest to goodness, I'm kind of down to just start descending now. I mean, we're how far from, like, 160-ish miles total away? Maybe we can give it a little while. You'd be lucky to even find a girl nowadays, if you know what I mean. Scary world. Lucky, I don't know if lucky is the right term in that regard, but I get what you're saying. Alright, so here's the weather radar. Oh, that's gonna do anything. I guess we'll wait a little bit on the descent. We'll talk about our approach a little bit into Aspen. Weather 350 at 7, few at 12,000, 3022 on the altimeter, so we're kind of chilling. 350 at 7. I mean, at this point we should probably take runway 33, but actually, to be fair, we're doing localizer echo, so technically we can do it to whatever runway we want. Only one way to find out. Jeez. You guys. So let's see the localizer BME echo. I mean, wait, so why is this not, why is it an echo? The final approach course is 151. Oh, because can you also take this? The back course? I've never even seen a chart like this. No, that's for the missed approach. So the missed approach, you're flying a back course off of the LDA VOR, or no, that localizer, I guess. Can you fly this in? I'm so confused. So usually when you see this, when you see a localizer and then a letter for the approach, it's like, okay, it doesn't actually line up with any runways. I think it's at least like 30 degrees off or something like that. Or 20 maybe, something like that. So if it's more than like 20 or 30 degrees off, it's a letter for the approach. But this one pretty much lines up right with the runway of 151 final approach course. Final approach fix at Doip. And then it even says it has a glide slope. Shouldn't really, but life is so good, Harjaw says. Well said. Kind of woman I need would have to accept me in my Mexican pointy boots. You got some freaking Breaking Bad boots out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what I'm looking at. So I guess if we tune this 151 final approach course, that should line us up. The runway is 151 as well. So we'll get vectored like to Ajax, which is at the MEA. There's 13,400, so we'll stay at like 14-ish thousand. Jargu is at 13.4, 12.9 at Kaiser, FIMSO at 12.3, 11.7 is the glide slope intercept at Doip. Again, not really glide slope intercept, not really. Is it a 6 degree descent angle? Oh my gosh. That's double. So that's 1,400 feet per minute we're gonna have to do. If we're doing 120 over the ground, which we'll see, we'll have a tailwind, so. Now we gotta teach Limp how to dance. Well said, man. Oh my gosh. The Limp Boogie. So we'll just probably do vectors from Rudy somewhere in here. 12,000. What's the highest obstacle here is 14,000. So if we stopped at 14,000 somewhere in here, then maybe the left turn somewhere in here. Icer is at 12,000, basically 13,000. So we have to lose a couple thousand feet from this turn, so we could do that, and then we'd be essentially linked up, and we just have to step ourselves down, which is what I'm terrible at. So we're probably gonna do it. So anyways, 111.15 for this. Current desired track is 304. So 111.15 is set now. And then again, I still don't know how to set the minimums anywhere, so we're just gonna rock with it. Can I get a birthday dance with you, Limp? Limp Quill wants to know, man, is he getting a birthday dance with you, bro? It's a valid question. Alright, I said we start descending on down for flight level 240 probably. We're definitely gonna get those seatbelt signs on back there because it's gonna be a wild ride. And so we'll take off altitude hold. We're gonna go altitude select, and then we're going to drop this down a little bit, which actually worked first try. That was nice. We're gonna do similar speeds in the descent, maybe a little slower. Target somewhere right in around there. And like I said, just take it nice and easy. I mean, 2,000 feet a minute, I don't think is really crazy in a jet like this. Loki, I'm kind of mad you left Viva. Limp is in on the dance. All right. Limp is in. All right, guys. Here goes nothing on our way down into Aspen, Colorado. Let me get one more water and then I'll be back. Lunar said Aspen's so hard to land. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck is happening with this approach. With you, Mexican, I feel like we got gypped on the South America tour. The South America tour was a disaster. Chalk it up as one of the worst things we've ever done on the channel, bro. Screenshot, yes, Mexican Aviator. Cap lured me to his channel with Vivo. And then just ditched. Welcome back, Brennan. On the descent. Yep, Brennan, we are on our way down. Brennan, I think you missed it. We talked about doing Aspen to Teterboro tomorrow. Okay, so wait. So now that we're like kind of descending, instead of doing the reference, I think I can do... We've got altitude select armed, first of all, which is good. Now I can do a speed in the descent as well, I guess. Love the lights on the Max. Dude, the Max are goated. The Max lights, those LEDs, they're great. That'd be a good flight with the LEAR. Yep, with the LEAR. A long one, but I think it'd be fun. 18.5 for Aspen Unicom. Circle to land at Dumont, Rio. The heck is that? What's a Dumont, Rio, bruh? Santos Dumont. I believe it's an airport in Rio. All right. Perhaps. Avianca ops to Pasto. Where's Pasto? Is that in Mexico as well? Maybe better in the longitude. Maybe. Dude, this iPad's about to die, bro. Go charge that battery in there. Colombia, I hear you, bro. Yeah, maybe better in the longitude. It probably would be, but I mean, I like, I've been liking the LEAR right now. I mean, like I said, I just got it, so I mean, I'm kind of just riding the LEAR train, so would it maybe be better in the longitude? Maybe. You might be right, but we're gonna do it in the LEAR, I think. I want to get her over to the East Coast anyways, so that I can we can do some East Coast hopping over there. Aeronation 559, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. G-Scop said looking for Florida Ops. Sarasota is a fun little airport. Very short runway, that's valid. All right, let me see. What is this? Dulles, Boston, Miami. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we could maybe go like Teterboro, like Miami, even Boston, maybe. I like. That's the thing. Like, I get the private jets do the short hops a lot, but like it'd be really. I like the high cruising altitudes and stuff like that. Like, I like them being able to rip up high like that. So I kind of like the longer flights, you know, getting to cruise at flight level, you know, up in the 400s. I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's see this Dumont. Let me look it up on... Dumont. Rio de Janeiro, Santos Dumont. Santo Dumont. Okay, we got some LATAM ops. Some goal ops, 1 to go. Azul. Definitely smaller stuff. 319, 737s, Embraers. We do some goal ops, bro. I don't think we've ever done goal ops on the channel. And I remember, dude, one of my first few streams, like ever, there was a guy who wanted me to do goal ops. And I never did. Tomorrow I'll do flight level 510. That's so sick, dude. That's actually so sick, bro. 510, and you'll get there in like an hour, bro. You're doing cruising almost the speed of sound, bro. That's crazy. All right, so speed hold is off. Altitude capture and altitude hold is on now. And in terms of speed, I mean, again, we can run it back up. We're going to be at flight level 240, so MUT and then cuts. We can't be below 240 at cuts, and then it's dumber at flight level 190 after cuts. So, and then 280 knots on the speed there as well. So I'll maybe leave like 280 bug, but we can rip for now. RSW is fun, literally an airport on a hill. And they fly from Sao Paulo. So how far are these flights? Can't be that long. Yeah, like 30 minutes, 321. Low-key Cowboys are getting cooked. It's the preseason, bro. Preseason literally doesn't matter at all. Like when you see Shadur cutting up, dude, like balling out, just doesn't matter. You know who else balled out, dude? Kenny Pickett in the preseason, and we thought he was going to win a Super Bowl, and now he's backing up Shadur on the Browns. So guy stinks. Shadur's gonna stink. I don't know. I'm not that I'm wishing that on Shadur, bro. If he plays well, man, that'd be awesome. That'd be really, really cool. But you know. To make sure our heading bug is at least close to being in the right direction. I think Travis also balled out today. Did he? I didn't see. $500 million in the Powerball? Really? Jeez, dude. Who's gonna win it? Which one of us? We're gonna be a left turn after all this is said and done, so. Okay, let me see, limp. The approach I'd like to see you do. Whoa! It's pretty cool. $737 or $320, that'd be pretty sweet, yeah. So believe it or not, I mean, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that would still technically be a straight-in approach. Like just because it has the loop, like it doesn't make it a circling approach funnily enough. I don't know if it's necessarily still a straight in, but a circling approach is whenever you would use an approach for one runway to land on another runway. So I don't, that might, I'm not 100% sure if that's still technically a straight in approach, but I also don't know if it wouldn't be a straight in approach. I don't know if that's a circle to land or not. I play a pilot on TV. That's funny. I'm taking a break from Battlefield 6. How is it? Wait till you play it. Need to watch you land this because I always crash. Oh no. Need to make a squad for ready or not? That'd be tough. Alright, coming through cuts. Next fix is going to be Dumber, flight level 190. And we'll take it off of, we'll go altitude select. Bug it down a bit. Oh, I didn't realize how fast we were going. We were cooking. And the 280s are our speed target, so we'll leave that there, essentially. And then I'll hit, once it hits 280, I'll hit speed mode. Not to be rude, but the Rams punter is a big boy. Pirates discretion. Howdy, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. I like that. That's funny. How are you doing today? Like I said, altitude selected is, our altitude select is armed. I'm gonna pull the power a bit more here. We're gonna be scraping some of these mountains here. You might be scraping us out of the mountains after we're done with this approach. Not gonna lie. Steelers have a big boy punter? They used to. Presley Harvin, whatever his name was. He wasn't that big though. I remember how big they made him look in Matt versus how big he acted. He wasn't like that big. Little shot of spoilers to get our speed under control here. Look at those spoilers. Look how fast, dude. Jeez. And then we'll go speed hold. Getting the hold of this here. Pirate's discretion, I'm doing great as well, man. Doing great. How does the LEAR handle approaches? Well, we're not going to be able to judge it off of this today. This is going to be something to behold in terms of approaches today. So But so far so good. I mean, I haven't done an RNAV approach. I've done a couple ILSs, catches the glide slope, catches the localizer. So I mean, what else do you want, right? Trying to think. It's not great in the flare. 1,000 to go. It's not great in the flare. I feel like it's too like touchy, like the CRJ used to be, or like the longitude is now too, where it's like. You'll see. So we're going to keep this 280 knots throughout the rest of, until we hit Dummer, and then it's 250 knots at Harry at 17,000 feet. Okay, we do have altitude selected, so it should be leveling off here any second now. I'm super grateful for where I'm at in my career, and flying the Caravan has been a great start. He said, how does it handle approach? Well, we're gonna find out. Kicker back for the 72 has held the record for 63-yard field goal for years. It wasn't the guy with 1 foot, was it? Or is it the other? Did we have him? I thought the Cowboys had him or something. And then once we're through Dummer, we're going down to, dang it, I hate when I do that. We're going to 17,000. So we'll set that. Altitude holder still on, so we're good. Not going to go anywhere. Weather here, 3022 on the altimeter. Tom Dempsey had a club foot. Okay, so that is the guy, yeah. That's not fair, though. Held the record for the field goal, but he had a freaking metal foot. So we'll bug up 250 knots here as well. Not that really helps us. We're going to start slowing now to make it a little easier on ourselves. Harry's going to be at 17,000. How's the Caravan treating Pirate's Discretion? Great. Like I said, it's great. I love it. And I'm super thankful for the opportunity to fly it at my point in my career. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty, you know, to have the time that I have and everything like that, and you know, the quality of time that I have at the low time that I have is great. But long story short, I'm excited to fly a jet. I'm really excited to fly a jet. He was born without toes. He had a hockey stick for a foot, basically. That'd be like somebody hitting with a freaking metal club winning a longest drive competition or something. It's like, oh yeah, no kidding. Justin Tucker, Mexican Aviator, said. Is he not playing this year or what? I was saying he'd still be my fantasy pick if he was. $1,000 to go. Then after Harry, it's 16,230 knots. Jeez, look at this. He got released. He's got allegations against you. My gosh, Mexican Aviator. You want to talk about it, or? I'm going to leave the power kind of out here. We're going to 3022 on the altimeter. And we're coming up on Harry anyway, so let's just keep it coming down to 16,000. Get altitude hold out of here. And 230 knots. Now on the speed, somewhere in there. we'll just go to idle, honestly. For a second. Highest obstacle in the air is 14,000. It's actually right off our right now. Again, our landing speed is going to be somewhere in the realm of 120 knots. We'll probably just set like 125 for our landing speed and call it a day there. 16,230 at tree. I guess TREI. That's how you say that. And then Big Lip, 220 knots, 15,000. Rudy, 14,000 feet, 210 knots. That always sounds like an electric glitch typing. It's the N1s. Ready, watch. As you move the throttles around, the N1s change and it ticks. I think that it is on purpose. It is a thing. It's like in the real jet too. Getting bumpy over the mountains here. Glad we turned that seatbelt sign on. Might go a little crazy. Yeah, we can. You can turn them off in the sim. Obviously, I don't think you can turn them off in real life, but I wonder too. I wonder how loud they actually are. Like if you're noise canceling headphones in real life, like I wonder if they would mute them. Looks like we're through tree now. Big Lip 15,000 we need. Altitude hold coming off. Altitude select coming on. And it's 220 knots now. Somewhere in here is actually probably pretty good. And I mean, we're just gonna get our lights on now because we're never really gonna get below 10,000 until we're like on final, so and we'll get the ignitions on here as well. Okay, I can't get the hello. What the heck was that? All right, don't float. That's the warning you need in your airplanes. Never gonna happen, Limp. I'm a floater, man. It's what I do. 210 at Rudy and 14,000 feet. Which looks like we're heading that way now. So we'll go ahead and get altitude hold off one more time. Wow, look at that. That's majestic right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, river. Wow. Time for a fun approach. This is going to be fun, guys. Let's lock in here. Whoa, get out of here. All right, so after Rudy here, we're going to be on vectors. So we're going to be descending down for, we're going to be around KASE. We're going to go to 13,000 feet. Let's go to like 200 knots, set up 13,000 feet, and we're going to go heading mode. We'll do 300 heading for now, I guess. Actually, let's try to stay in this valley low-key. I feel like this mountain is so close. Goodness gracious, dude. Look at this. Last week of summer is crazy. Which zone would control Aspen? That's a good question, actually. You got scenery? No, I actually don't, dude. That crater. Dang, that Learjet looks sleek. There's a free one you can download for next time? Okay. We're, like I said, we're going to depart Aspen tomorrow, so... Alright, we're going to go in here, and we're going to Procedure, activate the approach, and that should, let's see, set us up. We're going to be leveling off at 13,000 here shortly. 151 on the final approach course, so we're gonna swing this bad boy all the way around so that we kind of have some reference of where we're going. 151 final approach course. And then, why is it all the way up here? Ajax, really we're gonna do KASE at 12,900, which is why we're at 13,000. We're gonna stop at 13,000 here, and we can square this turn off as well, because KASE is like right to our left. And then we should be able, let's do like a 210 heading for now, maybe even more than that. Let's do like a 190 heading. Do you think 319 in this airport? This airport, yeah. I bought an Aspen Senior for $7 and it's amazing. I don't know if we come to Aspen enough to justify any money, but $7 isn't bad. But I feel like we, I don't know. I guess let's go flaps 8. I'm not really 100% sure. I think you have to be under 200 for all the flap speeds. So we'll get under 200 real fast. Go flaps 8. Jeez, where even is the airport, bro? This is crazy. All right, guys. It's probably about that time to start getting landing rates in the chat. Wait, where's... Oh, shoot, we're cutting the corner on KASE right now. Let's do like 210. And we might be able to step it down a little bit more. What's FMSO? FMSO's at 12.3. We can set that and be there pretty easily. Altitude hold and nose over a little bit there. Fun fact, there's only one 737 that's allowed to land in Aspen. The owner cut the wings down a foot so it could be loud. Wow, it's actually crazy. Also gonna start building FBOs on other airports because our niche is abandoned. That's facts. If I go nav mode, it'll arm the localizer as we kind of come through it here. FMSO's at 12.3. Really, we're looking for DOIP at 11.7. So let's keep this coming down. I actually didn't really think we were gonna be this. Let's go gear down here. We'll go all the way to idle, and I'm gonna start working our way back to our 125-ish that we need for this. Let's go flaps 20, I believe. Oh, is it not gonna catch the localizer? We just flew right through it. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, well. Interesting. Well, we'll just, we'll do this. We'll give him a little 360 here. Never caught the localizer. We're gonna get nice, we're gonna get as slow as we can so that we can keep this turn as tight as we can. Let's go flaps to 40. Aspen traffic, Learjet 108 Juliet November, making a right 360 for the localizer Echo for runway 15 Aspen. I don't really know what happened there. That was kind of weird. Hand fly it? I might have to here. That might be what we have to do. Alright. I guess we'll just hand fly it. Let's just do this. Yeah, because we want to... Let's just do this. We're going to go this way. Where's our flight director? Can I just get all this off? So 11,700 is DOIP. Trying to get our stuff right here. Let's make a right turn for DOIP. And we need to do like 1,400 feet a minute inside DOIP once we get to that point. Take that military plane you're flying with that woman screaming at you the whole time. Yeah, well, I'm trying to fly that thing in real life, so once I figure that out, then I'll bring it back to the sim. Caravan skills kicking in, I guess we'll see. I want to get rid of this flight director. I don't know where that button is. Let's arm these thrust reversers as well. Forgot about that. Aspen traffic, Learjet 108 Juliet November on final runway 15 Aspen. Look at that runway, dude. We're not even at DOIP yet, though. I mean, we're still good, really. Is altitude? Okay, there we go. That just got rid of it. I mean, yeah, we literally have to get inside DOIP still and do 1,500 feet per minute down. Are we for real? You guys see that runway? Like, we're starting this now. We're just gonna rip down for now. Missed approach 14,000 feet we got to climb to. We've got all of our lights set. We're gear down flaps 40 or something. Let's get some landing rates in the chat here, guys. Oh my gosh. There is no chance. Is this for real? It's like a 6-degree glide path I saw on the chart. Negative 218. We're going to be a smoking hole in the ground, I think, is my prediction. Right now I'm idle power. Negative, yeah, I think that's about right, Mexican Aviator, on this one here. Aspen is a challenging runway, but so is Durango. Yeah, Durango's like right on the cliff, huh? This is insane. Oh shoot, wait, I want to get the landing, or the video up. Whatever this guy's called. I don't know why this isn't doing anything. Oh, I think I need to be on V-lock. I bet that's what it was. It wanted to be on V-lock. Look at that river too. That's pretty sweet, dude. We got it back. Oh baby. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. Yeah, that might have been negative 5,000 feet a minute right there. Yeah. Oh dude. Alright, we're decelerating that. We're here. Golly. Yeah, that was cool though. That was cool. Alright, I'm not going to shut the engines off once we get in here because I want to get off the runway. Dude, this thing does sink like a rock though. I think you need to leave power in for sure. Oh shoot, I need to get the this guy on. There we go. I think you blew a tire. I didn't blow a tire. Jeez. FBO is going to be a left turn. We'll go flaps up. We'll get these to taxi. Strobe lights can come off. Maybe I do have the freeware Aspen scenery. This definitely looks, unless they did something to this looks pretty sweet. I guess the FBO right here is pretty cool, dude. Look at this. Are there actually like parking spots or what? No, we'll put it next to the maintenance van so that they can come service the freaking landing gear. Golly. Trying to help you. I told you not to sink or float. Hey, I didn't. All right, we're gonna stop the recording right here, and we're just gonna go right back into the replay. I think we're gonna get out of here because it's just gonna yell at me the whole time. Oh wait, shoot. There we go. All right, let's see what happened here. I think this thing really does just sink like a rock, but let's see what happened. I'm not the CEO of Slammer Air for nothing. All right. Look at this approach. It's beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Let's take a look at it again here. Oh, man. From the front view here. Oh, oh, man. Oh, and then back up. Oh, golly. All right, where was the first one? There it is right there. All right, let's see this. I got too many of these freaking things up, dude. Looks like my landings, Mexican Aviator said. Golly. Look at that nose up angle, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. Absolute slammer. Honestly surprised he bounced. I don't know, man. Pretty freaking hard. Ooh, ooh, that looks even worse. Let's watch that angle one more time, dude. That looks even worse from that angle. Right, let's look right on here. Oh, man. Golly. I do want to get some pictures of this, though. If you weren't here for it, you could you know, from the screenshot here, you could barely tell it was a slammer. You actually, I feel like you low-key can. With a blurred background, we'll do the Mexican Aviator strat here. What? There we go. No. No refund. I feel like this might be better without the, like, look at that background, bro. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's beautiful. I want to turn this off to the focus because I feel like look at that view back there, dude. No! Sorry. Alright, dude. There we go. Dang, that looks so sick. Or else it'd be like a sick view. Pretty cool. Alright, that's enough for me. We're gonna get it all the way back to the gates. Stop the replay, go away, yes. And park brake set, flaps are up, we're good to go there. Lights can come off again. Hydraulic, seatbelts can stay on for now. Ignitions can definitely come off. We'll turn off the pitot heats. And eventually here we will get to the engines. There we go, kill those bad boys. I guess we'll turn the generators off. And beacon light can come off as soon as we get to under 10% of the N1s. Come over for the ASD takeoff tomorrow. Yes, sir. Come back tomorrow, guys. I'll get the stream up and ready here. I'll make a thumbnail for it here shortly. Let's see if our iPad died or not. If it charged. Nope, not at all. All right, we'll open up everything here. We'll get the headset filter off. GPU, and we can put the covers and the chocks on. But yeah, guys, that's it. Out of Aspen, Colorado, from Dallas Love Field, we got a long one tomorrow in the Lear jet. We'll go Aspen to Teterboro as well. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Let's get some likes for that absolute slammer and hand-flown localizer echo approach into Aspen, guys. That was a lot of fun in the Lear. Absolutely classic. So thank you guys so much for being here, man. Really appreciate all you guys. Like I said, like it up, subscribe if you guys haven't, and join the Discord if you haven't as well, so you can stay up to date with the stream coming tomorrow. We'll probably do in the afternoon. I'm going to church in the morning. So probably looking at, like, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock maybe. Can't start too late though. Play BF6? I will, Lunar. I will. I'll try to play tonight and I'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, guys, really appreciate all y'all being here, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.